Hey guys, this video is marked breakthrough to Shodan, but it's really more of a breakout of Shodan. I just went to KGS active games list, went to the one dons and pulled up a game, and we can take a look at what they're doing and what they're thinking about, what they should be thinking about. Okay, moving forward. I removed everyone's name so I won't get sued. This is, of course, perfectly fine. So for one don, let's just mark them. Here are all of the basic moves to play next. We can come up with others, but they're certainly not basic. So here's the basic ones. And if you're one don or approaching, you should take a look and say, well, which of these areas is most interesting for me and white, right? So let's look at a couple ideas. Uh, we won't look at all four, just I'll put this one down. That's the most common nowadays, and we'll use it as the example. Now everybody wants to play on the right. So black got a big move, white got a big move. Everything's, we'll call it equitable. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at, also next corner, white is amongst friends. He has two 4/4s behind him so that this move, let's pull it one closer. This move is safe, right? Let's just show it. Right, the white stones are building a friendly area and building it well. Well, black's building the top. Yeah, but he's got to somehow bridge that, and it's only the top while white's building half the board. So now let's look at the opposite one. Now white has to come in an unfriendly area. And so we pick up the corner, and later on, we can do things with this white group. He's inside our area. So the upper left corner is, I want to use the word bigger. That's the word that everyone uses, but it's not an accurate word. It doesn't get you more points. It creates an easier flow, which makes it harder for white, right? White has to play in the walk down the dark alley. This is dangerous. Well, here, oh, that was easy. Just come on in. I have neighbors nearby. So that's pretty different. Now, let's look at D here. Okay, so black's settling. Great. End of story. We're not working with anything. We're not building anything. We're saying that white might do something on the bottom, and I just want to stabilize it. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's do the same thing here. And now we see the mini Chinese. Let's just settle. As we settle, let's use a real basic one here. We see the left is a nice big black area. That's a bit of an overstatement, but clearly white has some work to do on the left. So there's areas that build for black. And for instance, this one builds well for black. It also is an area that builds well for white. So now we found one of the more important areas, one that will get the flow of the game in our favor. Anything's fine, but you can choose a good one. This one, yeah, not bad, but one of the smaller ones. We get pinched. Try to put words in your opponent's mouth. It's like white says, what? What's white saying? Let's go through it. What's white saying here? I just want to stabilize. You can stabilize too if you'd like. Okay, peaceful, no problem. What about this? I'm going to kill you? No, he's not saying that. We could walk away and still be fine. He's saying, I don't want you to develop the right. Well, we don't have anything that suggests the right. I mean, we won't add a stone here, which is adding the top. If we put that stone in the other spot, now we want to start building the right. We're playing on the right. It's a funny move for white. Like, you want me to not take the right. I actually don't want to take the right. How about I just take the corner instead? Let's take a look at it. Nice size corner. White's building the right, or existing on the right, which is not the biggest area. And there's this really uncomfortable Aji left behind. This is all in black's favor. White should not have pinched, and we can punish by doing well here. It's just bam, we're good. Well, this black player comes out. He's saying it's strategic. He's saying, I'm splitting the groups. I'm going to attack the corner or the side. It's up to you. Okay, I can remember it's probably Fordon, and I'm doing this. Get into a fight, win the fight. I could fight pretty well as Fordon, but I got to tell you that back then in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, there just weren't any strong players. So no one knew what was going on. We just fought and didn't understand how or why. I was horribly weak as Fordon. Okay, he comes up. Not terrible, and we see what's going on. It's okay. White should defend the corner. White says, I'm going to defend here first. Not a good idea, because black's response, let's put it here, hurts the corner. White just hurt himself. For what purpose? Nothing. There's no reason to do this. Right? White needs to do some sort of defense. How about just do the defense? Matter of fact, since black's not thick, I think I'll put it on the fourth line. So peep doesn't make sense. Black says, you can't cut me. I'm getting thicker to the outside. Okay, I understand. It's not great, but I understand. White says, you're not doing that to me. Okay, and connect. I'm out of here. Okay. This is the slowest step to the left, slowest step possible. Can we jump further? Oh, the two cuts, very nasty. Something's going to die. Okay. Well, how about here? Now it's only one cut. Well, let's see. Maybe black can do something underneath. Okay. This does stop that, but our main purpose is to get out. This doesn't get out. This just gets, please surround me. So I'll let black do a little something in the corner for the sake of my safety in getting out. Okay, my place here. On it, yeah. Notice ladder works for black. Okay. My place here. What do we want to do? If we can, always, every time, without exception, we want to play here. That's the surrounding move. Man, if we can do this, we're golden. So let's look at a couple of ideas. He slips under. Okay, we're still fantastic. He's on the second line doing nothing. Okay, we're good with that. How about Atari run out? He's so weak in the corner, and he's next to some thick black stones. I'm not too concerned. I'm more concerned with this one. And now we have a single stone in trouble. If black plays this way, we're out. So this is our concern. Let's check it out. If white kills, black can Atari kill the whole corner. That's in black's favor. So players tend to not read this out so much. It's more like you get a feel for who's doing better. So at a glance, we can say black is out. He can't get surrounded. He's perfectly fine. While white, cowering in the corner, trying to survive. Sounds like black should win the fight. So I would double Hane based on that. There's too much to read out to be accurate on all lines, but rather white's weak, black's not. Now, worst case scenario, we lose the A-stone. Big deal. It helped us get out, helped us attack. So anyway, we can double Hane. He doesn't. Okay. Out again. Okay. 3 in a row is not enough. Make it 4. Okay. Jump. Now, if we want, we can play this Sente. If he doesn't respond, we kill something. Okay, so that's ours if we want it. On the other hand, we also have this move that might come in handy later. This threatens to surround. It threatens to, that black stone's alive, right? That's pretty powerful. So, do we know which of those we want? No. We might want one. We might want the other. Don't play there. Black plays here, not necessary. It's a plus, but it's more of a plus to white. Black can't get in the bottom anymore. So that's a gain for white. And black gets up back on track. The whole reason for the wall, attack. So this will get us area 1 as we chase the white group. And it's a weak group. We're going to get a lot of profit for this. White says, go ahead and take them. Here's some stuff you have to work through as a Don. Do I defend A, or do I bring B out and start to attack using my wall? Well, if the question is, should we defend A, there's nothing to defend. 1 black, 1 white, it's equal. I want to define that a little bit. Whoever plays up here first in the upper left, that's a big move. Well, how about white? That's a big move. Whoever plays there next gets that profit. It's a big move. So in the upper right, 1 black, 1 white, it's equal. Whoever plays next gets control, gets to choose which Joseki, what to do. Is that worthwhile? Well, seeing as how we can build, we now have this perfect shape. The go wave started on the 3rd line, come up to the 4th, come back down to the 3rd. The go wave, nice, efficient. What's white have? 2 weak groups. Sure sounds like a better idea. The other idea, just start attacking. Maybe. That's a lot of readout here. What can white get away with? What can white do something like this and then start this up? There's just a lot of questions here. So black's position is not great. But if you place here, all done, looks fantastic, ready to attack either side. Okay, black played here. Now that's a 1Q, 1 Don move right there. It makes so much sense. We're developing the top. White's weak. We're attacking white. White now has 2 weak groups. All sounds great. But let's ask the question, what's the purpose of this? To keep white weak. So that what? I mean, why does one do this? To get profit. Oh, well, here we are. You can make excellent profit with an excellent future. If you're not going to take it now, when are you going to take your profit? Next move? Or you can, I see it all the time. Instead of taking their profit, they play something that's going to bring them profit. And when that comes about, instead of taking it, they go do something else that's going to bring them profit. And they never get the profit. So we're here. It's now. Do the job. Split. Not great, but we can deal with it. Get out. Get out. Okay. Look how complex this is getting. White has 2 awkward groups. Black has 3, actually 4 awkward groups. F isn't quite in the awkward mix yet, but it's coming quickly. Nothing's being resolved. So let's assume this, and then we fix. Resolution. White comes out, just come out. Is there a problem? White goes to pin. There's no cut here. You're getting profit on top. You got profit on the right. What's white have? 2 weak groups. So go for resolution. Get clarity in your game. Only leave that when you have a specific plan. Don't even do it till when you break out of 3 Don and now you're 4 Don. Okay, still don't do it. It's just, I should try. 4 Dons love it. They're so good. 4 Dons are so good. I'm like, feeling all good. Oh, I'm 4 Don. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. And it works like a charm until you start playing the 5 Don or the 6 Don. All of a sudden, nothing works. You lose game after game after game because you're being tricky and you're leaving the basics behind. Okay, we come up here, makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. What does black want? He's trying to do 3 things at once. Okay. Okay. Might be better to just connect up. We now have 1 group. If we play this, it might get awkward. Okay. Good. Fix. Connect up. Good. Danger. There's some questions here. Getting tricky. And now we can split. Fantastic. Let's assume white stabilizes. Well, then we have this horrible cut. I mean, white's the corner is just dead. Okay, so it's getting really fragmented here. Starting to look like a Q game. I mean, I know that's offensive. That's the Dom player. I'm not a Q. No, sometimes Dom players play like Qs. Okay. Connect up. This no longer works because white's thick, right? Okay, so that's taken care of. So what does black want to do? We're saying that A group is fine because it's connected to B. Okay, A's fine. B, we'll say it's fine. D, C, not fine. Out for the moment. But as soon as we can, we want to get back there because it's just this no base group. The whole thing could die easily. But we have this ABD situation going on. Sure, it'd be tempting to start this attack. Pretty nice. Let's see what he does. He turns attacking the A group. Okay. Which helps his weak group. I like helping the group, and it honestly attacks. So I'm not against it. Okay. Bunch of exchanges that didn't mean a lot. And white wants to get out. Okay. Remember to check the parts of the equation. The A group can't let it go. B group can't let it go. C might die. D might die. We don't know. But it's the A-B fight. And our E group, white's getting nearer and nearer, stronger and stronger. Might be smart to just play something like this, saying, you better connect home, buddy. And when white does, if white can, let's just say white could, well, then we're getting life and points. It's not great, right? We got this whole thing going on. It could really get uncomfortable for white, but leaving all that aside. Double honey, yes. Why? Because we're pretty thick there. We don't care if he cuts. We're doing well. While white, on the other hand, is having troubles. Well, notice that he just played the honey, leaving, there's a cut here, right? Should we cut? If the cut doesn't work, no, there's no reason to. If the cut does work, wow. Surrounding white, massively important. Well, let's start with the net. Net doesn't work because of the, we can just escape here. Okay, so there's no net. Is there a ladder? No, that goes right into the blackstones. Okay. Cut works. What about white cuts us? Well, we already established we're pretty thick over there, right? If white tries to fight, we can just get out in numerous ways. And white's going to die pretty quickly. We can escape, white can't. So I think the cut looked pretty good. This is a nice move, double honey, very powerful. Okay. Little fragmented looking, but black is saying I want to capture the A stones. Okay. Yep, capturing. Okay. Connected and cut. Okay, a little dangerous. Black said, go ahead and mess with my A wall. I'm not against that. but tricky, right? There's stuff like cut, tari, tari, go for the surround. There's some hard things here for white, so may well work out. And then get your weakest group out. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. And surround for the kill. Okay. That's far enough. We've seen some good ideas here by the players and some immaturity on just the timing and how strong to make the groups, stuff like that. Hopefully you got to see some stuff that made sense. How do I play strong? How do I play stronger? Hopefully it made some sense and was worthwhile. Okay, guys, thanks. Bye.